Genshin Impact 5.7 Livestream. Let's go! What is happening? The birth of a savior? The Loom of Fate. Oh, this is Dainsleif content. The Abyss Sword is the first time I The spaceship? Spaceship! Skirk! Oh, sorry. Skirk! Ah! Parasite. You'll no longer hear her voice? Whose voice? Whose voice are we hearing? Hello? Wait, she has another fit? Wait, I need her. I need her right now. Look at her. She shatters literally everything. Oh, Dahlia. Okay. I mean, he's a porn star. Clearly. Now we can tell. Her accent continues. What? Yeah! Certaology, wait! Dainsleif! Yes! Yeah! Who is this? Survived what? Who got the power of the narrow? Wait, what? Oh my god, our sibling looks like a freaking villain. Imagine you 500 years in the past? Is she trying to change the time? What? I know that NPC looked absolutely adorable. Look, a little flowers and the fit. I was like, she looks absolutely cute, like stunning. What? Okay. So, I'm trying to get this right. Something to do with Certaology, and then someone, that person that we were like fighting with the Skirk, they got the power of the narwhal? And our sibling, at least, the thing is, you can't always trust the way it says in the live stream, because obviously they don't want to spoil the story, but the way that they were saying is like, it almost wants to like go back to where the journey started? I don't know. I don't know. Oh!
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice
Did
of
we
the
get
Pyro
Malika
Archon
Samira?
South Malika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version.
Yes!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Y'all.
Yes!
I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression.
We didn't get a
didn't
lot
it?
of like
So
Nathlan
mysterious.
cheapy live
Yeah, I
streams
mean,
because
I'm
of the
pretty sure that
strikes.
interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the primordial sea at the end of the Fontaine arc.
Yeah.
Right. Something about the remains of
When
the
she eats it.
descender, the foul, the visionary. I feel like I still
Um,
don't know what any of it
Could have
means.
chosen any of the frames,
I mean,
and
that's
yet they
fair.
chose
So
this
far,
one.
all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul Sertology.
So, Sertology isn't just some ordinary
God.
mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsleif revealed that Sertology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost
Dahlia's
otherworldly or
so voice.
Yeah, it's kind of
huh?
cold as ice, right? Right? But I mean, you know,
yeah.
the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please.
Yes, her
I am
story
dying to learn more about her
quest.
past.
Okay, then be sure to check
Yes.
out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's
Columbina
paths
chapter.
will
What a
cross
name,
once
though.
Again, travelers will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Tavad as a whole, so
She
don't
looks
miss out.
absolutely stunning too.
Ah, so Leoa is where we run into Skirk this time.
Liu.
It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Right?
Wait,
Huh?
hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh.
I mean, in my mind, she's like
Did the
this,
Skirk
you know,
that we
ice
met have
queen,
an
but
outfit there?
here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's almost a sadness there.
Wait, she's a musician?
It seems
Wait,
like that instrument means a
hello?
lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for
What is
why
this
she
piece we
chooses
have
to
as
play it
well?
alone in a place like this, well, that's something travelers can uncover for themselves. What I can reveal is,
Okay.
after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay. So we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but like, am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone cold exterior.
Yes. Ooh. Wait, we
seriously
can see
though,
the
with their
materials she
ability to wield
uses. She uses the
various
volcano
elements
ones.
and their abyssal
Okay,
purification
I think
powers.
that's the ones we
Traveler
farm.
can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Is that the Chaska open world boss as well?
Okay,
That
well,
she
you know,
used?
now I'm curious
The
how she
Papillon?
got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the
Mhm.
all-devouring narwhal, like
Yeah.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game, so get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the Traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
Yes. I'm actually excited for this part. Let's see. Okay, Skirk, show me.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
Okay.
Annihilate.
What? Like, what? Wait, she has like a tail to her.
Merciless. Another frog goes out. As Child's master and someone capable of training in the abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special.
Yes.
First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk
She reminds me a bit
doesn't
of Cloran
use a
with that.
vision. Her
Just a
powers come
bit.
from the abyss,
And I
but
absolutely love
in
it.
the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as Serpent Subtlety instead.
Serpent Subtlety.
And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption
That looks so
and
smooth.
attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw,
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like
She looks
the more
really
she fights,
fun.
the stronger she gets.
What?
Pretty much. Plus,
You just
holding
dash and
her
slash
elemental
and
skill
spin
is
and-
another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive
Yeah, I imagine
slashes of
Escoffier will be
AoE
really
damage.
good for
I
her.
see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Son-
Pairing her with Hydro
So
and
dumb.
Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she like enhances her party members' skills too.
So yeah,
Once a mentor,
freeze
always a
is
mentor,
back,
yes.
Yeah.
back
It sounds
even
like
more
Tartaglia had
so.
a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
Ah,
And I love the look of her camouflage.
definitely gonna use
abyssal
most of the Escoffier in
powers.
here.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right? And when she enters her special combat state, her outfit changes too. Okay, slay.
I
It looks a little
know.
more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Slay.
So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then.
She'll
You
actually.
can use her special
Ah.
combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh,
Yeah?
definitely.
Oh, hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so
Yeah.
refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time. One thing we haven't seen,
mean,
though,
Venti's
is
friends,
what he
so-
can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
Ah. Dahlia. Oh my god. The legend himself. Because how many times I've heard Dahlia, Dahlia, and he never, never appeared.
Thus saith the Animal Archon. Animal Archon.
Yes. It has a shield. I wonder, like, the stat-wise, if he's, like, good.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst,
Shield
Dahlia can
appears in
gain stacks
response
of
to his
venison by
prayer.
hitting
What was
enemies
that?
with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his
Besides the
shield
shield,
breaks, Dahlia
Candace
can
is
consume
crying
his
right
stacks
now.
of venison to summon it again, allowing
Candace
him
is,
to
like,
continuously
in the
protect his party
trenches
members
with
and
that.
to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after
Interruption
unlocking
resistance,
a specific
yay!
talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed?
Attacks.
Sounds like a huge
I really
help.
like attack
And with
speed
his elemental
situations
skill,
usually.
Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated
Yeah, actually, how long
location.
has it been
His
since last
summon
month's
has
that
different
character? A
effects
while. You say 2
depending on who
years?
comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode,
Would attack speed
dealing
work really well
AoE
for
hydro
Clarence
damage to
or
surrounding
Risley?
enemies.
That-
But if a nearby party member
I don't know.
comes
I
into
really like
contact
attack
with it,
speeds usually
Sacramental
in
Shower
games.
will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade
I
enemy
am so
attacks while gaining an
mentioned.
aerial
Yes.
advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really reliable in combat, even though he seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous
What did you do to Venti
thing
there?
going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interview.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the herald of Barbados.
Mika was last.
One more thing about his
yeah,
abilities.
Mika.
When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey,
Why
all
during the
better
day though
to,
only?
Spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right?
Oh,
Is that-
okay.
is that how that
Okay.
works?
I see why. That's crazy.
Well, anyway, it's
That's
obvious
crazy.
he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does.
Because of the running.
Besides, his
and, like,
mischievous nature
spreading the
keeps
word.
things
Damn it.
a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww.
Aw.
Well,
Aw.
now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do.
Yes!
Let's jump right into the event wishes.
Yes, we need to
In
see
the
the
first
banners.
half of version 5.7,
Shanha?
we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will
Shanha!
also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners.
And Dahlia
Plus, the new
too.
5-star sword, Azure
Her
Light,
weapon
will
is
be
so
featured on the
pretty.
weapon banner.
Yes.
Her weapon is so
And
pretty.
in the second half of version
Mawika and
5.7,
Emily!
we'll have returning event wishes for Mawika and Emily.
Yippee!
Yes!
All right,
Slay!
that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
So,
Ooh,
I'd say
okay,
pretty stacked.
This is the big one.
Yeah.
I'd say pretty stacked.
Okay,
The banners.
let's set the scene.
Because if people are gonna
During
go for
their
Skirk, they may
travels,
go for
the
Shenhe.
traveler comes across evidence that
if
seems
you have
to suggest
Kenichi, go
their
for Emily.
sibling was in
Mawika.
Natland.
Oh, wait up.
I don't know.
I see Dainsleif. As we know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh,
A
I love
space
Daisy.
and time for you.
From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of
Yes.
rift that connects to the abyss.
Time is
And the traveler and their
meaningless.
sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
then
Yeah,
the
and that
journey
makes
is also
sense. I
beginning.
mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Yeah,
Oh,
Karabakh
yeah.
quest was
Though
so
we
good.
don't
I'm
know
so
what our
sad
sibling
still
has
that
been up to since
we
then.
couldn't remember.
Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natland.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natland. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
She's so cute.
It's not just her clothing that's special, though. Look at her eyes.
Oh yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yes. She has the
Plot,
Cadrian
it
eyes.
thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natland, it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup.
It's the fact
and
that she also
Pyro
has, like,
Archon
very
and our
similar
other
flowers
friends
to
from
her
Natland are on
sibling.
high alert.
Very
but
interesting.
the people of Natland want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natland unchecked.
Well, if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards,
Ian
I know
Sun
who's
and
gonna be on the
Skirk
front lines.
Not Ian Sun and
Twilight Sword
Dainsleif
himself,
meeting.
of course.
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time because our old friend
Dainsleif is
going to help
fighting
us
with
defeat their
us.
ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Let's go!
Yes! What the frick? Dainsleif is
As the
fighting with
Traveler
us.
and
It's dark
Dainsleif
blue.
venture deep
Such
into
a nice
Abyss
color
Order territory,
too.
We'll get to see his special
Go
abilities
Dainsleif!
firsthand.
Yes!
Sounds like there's going to be a lot of obstacles between
Maybe
us and finding out
I
the
would
deal
like
with our
Dainsleif to come before Canria way more
But
earlier.
we faced the Abyss Order before.
he come any
We
sooner?
can do this. I have no doubt travelers will come out on top.
Oh, yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning? What are their true goals? What does their plan mean for Tibet? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes, it seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh,
Yup.
for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to.
Dainsleif gameplay leaked.
I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
Look, if we're seeing Dainsleif fight, we may get him sooner. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe. Because I feel like the general consensus is that he will come out with Kanuya. But, cope. What if 6.0 is Varka? I think that's very likely. I think it's very likely if he's the one meeting us. Unless there's some, like, other not great character. And then he is 6.1 or something. Yeah, characters who had their own, who went on Chronicle, they can have their own wish. I think we had it before someone from Chronicle on the singular banner too. I don't remember now if there was, but the thing is, they can, and I don't know.
All right,
Oh?
welcome back,
A free
travelers. Now that we've
Satos?
introduced the new characters and quests, it's time to
Sumeru
jump into the version
event?
5.7 event.
We're back in Sumeru.
Let's go! First up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a
Okay.
simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route or the
What?
desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of
hearts
each
look
adventure,
amazing.
travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselves, travelers might
What does
notice
this
that the
remind
pieces are
me
divided
of?
into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same
It reminds
species,
me like
and
of
you can
MOBA
trigger unique
games, but
species features.
different. I don't
The
know
higher
what
the
is
feature
happening
level,
here.
the
See,
stronger your pieces
yes!
become.
Yeah,
I haven't played it though, but you also like
thinking
spawn
an all-Saurian
characters,
team
right?
could be cool. Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your
fields.
pieces to make them
That's
stronger.
crazy.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during the
We're getting
adventure,
Genshin
which
TFT
travelers can
before
resolve to earn
GTA
helpful
6
rewards,
joke.
like extra
GTA
adventure coins,
Yeah.
which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup.
Or GTA 5.
Travelers
I
can also
forget.
open chests
I
to get
forget.
all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route
Ah.
will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh. Of course,
Duel,
certain
King of
encounters can also
Summoners.
derail your plans.
Sounds like something
Oh,
Simon would be
yeah.
interested in.
So there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation
Paimon
level and
doing
unlock additional
labor?
buffs for your team.
So we
Paimon-
actually get to put Paimon to work.
I know what I'm
Finally.
saying!
Yup, and of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of
I
goodies,
was doing some
including
work
primo
is
gems and
unseen
the chance to invite
situation.
those to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
Is this child
Alright,
labor?
In this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and better than ever with a new and improved
potentially.
turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that Sama troll can give shields to its allies.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry. With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once.
Okay.
And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies hiding in the corner.
This looks at least
Sounds like the type of
pretty
event
fun.
where you can really
This
just
does look
let
pretty
loose
fun.
and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely.
Shooting things is always
but
fun.
strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even
But it's
faster.
for
So
primos.
far, we've introduced
It's
events
for
you have to
primos.
tackle
Really
solo.
high.
But this next event
Hello,
gives travelers
how
the chance
are
to
you?
work as a team.
Reminiscent,
In Reminiscent
of
Regiment Frenzy,
Frenzy.
travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters
Oh,
everyone
co-op
chooses.
event.
Could
That's a
make
co-op
for some
event.
interesting
Hey,
team comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each
Hey, I
challenge,
hope you're
so your
feeling
best
better, by
bet
the
is to
way.
choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective.
Oh.
But of course, every character has their strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Each
Every-
stage also has smaller objectives that require teams to work together and combine their skills.
That's good.
Completing
That's
these submissions
Look.
can grant buffs to your own entire team.
co-op
Nice.
events at
And in
least.
addition, at the beginning of each
I find them
challenge,
to be a
your
bit more
team will
fun.
be assigned random regiments to complete. Once you make it
So
through the final
that is
stage,
always
your
good.
team will receive additional
is
frenzy
always
stars based on
welcome.
your regiment completion
Always
status.
welcome.
Yep, and
Always
remember,
welcome.
regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the
Hi,
finish
Krai.
line if you.
Yeah,
needed
Skirk is here. Skirk is here.
Yeah.
We're getting half our space.
You could,
Which I'm
okay.
in theory. But I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the
Okay, that's
day,
good.
it's about how you work together. That's the joy of co-op.
I feel
That's
like
the
co-op
yes.
is its own
What?
kind of
Why are we
motivation,
getting
too.
wintries?
No one
though?
wants to let the team down.
I
For
will.
sure.
I'm
and
still
this time,
missing
teamwork is more
wintries.
important than ever.
This is the
Because in
one
this
thing I keep
iteration of the
asking
event,
in my
dire
brain.
difficulty is
Wintries.
even more challenging.
Ooh, that means
I
whether
miss
it comes
that.
to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Mm-hmm. Good luck,
Because they, by the way, are running
Should
some
be
of
a
these
fun one.
events that we had
All right,
not so long
now
ago.
I'm very excited to announce a
What's-
new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Permanent
In
event?
this event, travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as well as obtain artifact customization items for free.
For free?
For free.
What?
A new permanent event. Okay, we
New
need details
endgame.
now.
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primogems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm
Targeted
artifacts more
enhancement?
freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage.
Okay.
And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so
Okay.
travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still farm with friends.
Yes. And
can do this
you'll
in
be
co-op?
rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Well, I guess makes
Okay,
sense if
the
you're
amount
farming.
of hours I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison.
So wait.
Anyway, you also mentioned something about targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's
What does
that
that
about?
mean?
Yeah, right.
What does
So
that mean?
Version 5.7 is
Marshmallow.
introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh.
Hey, what do you do with it?
What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait,
What?
really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to
Re-rolling
specify
it?
the types of substats you want to prioritize.
This is wait.
After
This
the
is
result is revealed,
huge.
you can choose to
What?
either keep the original substat configuration or accept
We're
the
gonna
new
roll
one.
artifacts.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really
Imagine
needed
it worse.
this.
Imagine it
Yeah,
rolls
really
worse.
powerful, right? Starting in
Imagine it going worse,
5.7,
though.
travelers who participate in the new permanent event, Stygian Onslaught, will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh, nice!
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly
farm,
from their in-game mailbox
can do
after
co-op,
logging into Genshin Impact.
Experiment,
Yes.
you get
Okay, let's
primos,
just pause
you
to
get
take that in for a
artifacts,
sec.
and this material.
Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo. But
Prioritizing is
level
new,
of
rolling totally
difficulty is a
backfire
bit much
nature's
for some
heart.
people.
Hey.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out.
That's all the new
Specifically,
artifacts
we're
set as a
talking about
new
travelers who have
thingy
cleared
for
an even
re-rolling
higher
leveled
level of
artifacts.
difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait,
that's
hold on.
really
You
good!
mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well,
You do this in
clearing
co-op, wait,
level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty.
Or is it some...
Level 6. Dire
What is this level
difficulty.
6?
Oh, no.
Once you reach level 6, it's dire straits. There are no companions to
Oh,
turn to
level
for comfort.
110!
No promise of primogems to
Oh,
drive you
Wales will
forward.
love this one.
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Prove yourself, yes.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
All right, that's it
So
for Stygian
unsure what you
Onslaught.
get for that
Just
yet.
a reminder, the outbreak period begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So don't forget to gather your friends and get farming when the time comes.
8 days
All
into
right,
the new
time to lock
version.
in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next
Because we knew
installment
Little
of the
Tino
Traveler's Tales
and
is coming in
Kirara.
version 5.7.
Okay, Slay.
And more.
Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot
Skirk
of great
of
memories.
EA keeps
Yeah.
saying
Why
slay.
don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Whoa, hang on a sec.
Toma and
Toma's back in
Mondstadt?
Mondstadt, and he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share.
Huh. I never
No
thought about
way.
it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies.
Ah!
Oh, I love him.
Oh, you will
Looks
live with
like
the
he's got quite the
Velocians. That's
posse
so
around
cute
him.
and precious.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's like the
I wanna know what they're
dad
talking
and the
about.
kids.
And
The
it
dad
looks
and the
like Dory's
children.
in Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Oh no,
Of
if
course.
Dory is in Inazuma, she's trying to scam someone.
Save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some point.
She's scheming.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard,
I
it's
like
quite
that.
a few. So keep a lookout while exploring
They
the
said-
open world,
They
travelers.
said the first time they've
Being
done it,
able
they
to
were
run into
testing
characters in
from
the
not
open
quite
world
to
is
have
such
this
a nice
more
addition.
freely to
I
be
wish it was
around
part
as
of every
well.
version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yes,
and
definitely.
Luckily, the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works, so travelers can look forward to that sometime in the future.
A permanent
Finally,
event.
Overflowing
This will
Abundance
be
is
event
returning
in
at
the
the end
future.
of version 5.7. Travelers can look
Hey.
forward to double the talent and weapon
Nice.
ascension material drops, so don't miss out.
Talent and weapon.
In addition, new Envisaged Echoes challenges will be added in version 5.7.
Raiden!
Oh, for the
And
Raiden
Shenhe?
Shogun in Shenhe.
Oh
my god, I need
Shenhe's
Raiden
Echo
one.
is so cool. I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
Yes.
And the Raiden Shogun
Yes.
with petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
The
Yep,
little
so if you wanna
lines,
claim them,
similarly
make
to
sure
her
your
like name
characters
card
are
and the
ready.
kimono
Travelers
detailing.
can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG
Oh!
updates, including new character and action cards.
Yes.
You can now add
TCG
Malika
people,
And
5
Sweet
TCG
Lolly and
fans
Jessica to your
cheered.
decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. All right, right, that brings us to the system optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Are we getting close to
First up is an
multi-TEASER,
improved
please?
resource management feature for mobile players.
Oh.
Simply put, it's a practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the
Especially
5.7
before launch,
update,
right?
travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Basic
Under
resources
the basic
and full
plan, the
resources.
system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right?
Oh.
But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh, Slay?
Yup. So travelers who haven't updated the mobile version in a long time
Imagine
might be able to free
you do
up
the
quite a
quest
bit
and
of
it takes
storage
forever to
space with this
download the quest.
optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns,
It would be
nothing
good
has
that
to
they've done
change.
some
You can just
optimizations on
choose to
PC
keep
though
all
as well,
game
like this,
resources
because
instead. And this setting
not
can be
everyone
changed at
has
any time
devices
in the Paimon
with,
menu, where you can
like,
choose for
I don't know, 2
completed quest
terabytes or
resources
something.
to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use fragile resin to claim rewards from leyline blossoms
I don't know
and
where you
common
take
challenge
rumors or
domains,
stuffs,
like
but we do
artifact
not,
and talent
we do not do
material
that here.
domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
Yeah!
Also, the Adventurer
What?
Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which
Will it
should
be
make
cheaper
it
or
more
just you can
intuitive to
claim it
navigate.
more?
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When
Oh.
moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your
Oh
current
yeah,
party
I
lineup
remember seeing
or
this.
clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
You said that rumors
All right.
aren't leaks.
Well, that
That's
was
a
another
crazy
long one,
claim
you
to
guys,
make.
but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
Yes, third
恋
code!
人の皆さんこんにちは、鈴木愛理
お
です。今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。
happy
とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマ
Animated
ソングの、
short.
スターオデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編英語で
Wait.
世界各国というか世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。
We're getting then basically an animated short
歴史を聞いて
for Skirk, it
すごく
seems.
強いけど孤独と戦いな
She's
が
like
ら
made us
今
sound
日ま
pretty.
で生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されま
Yeah,
す。皆さん
we're
ぜひ
oh,
楽しみにして
this
いて
is
くだ
good.
さい。
I wonder when the short releases, by the way. They didn't say that, right?
An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
I know.
exciting.
So exciting! Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version.
Oh, they really like Skirk. We're giving her short. We didn't get a lot of
It
shorts.
certainly was. So, What are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I
Not
have
quite
to
decent
say,
now.
although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malwika
Of
in
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Nevilet, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Yes. Well,
New
I'm really
roulette. She
excited
likes
for,
new roulette.
I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also so excited for Dahlia, and like we've been waiting so long for these characters.
What are you guys
and
excited about with this
also
update? This
Dainsleif,
Live
I'm
stuff.
so excited.
Can we just like Skirk
animated
Dane?
shirt, oh my gosh. And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this
And,
patch. I'm so excited for that twins quest.
Yes,
Like,
I feel
yeah,
like
the
it's clear from the
quest
last few
part.
patches that the story has really been amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right?
Rerolling
I mean,
artifacts
pretty
looks really
soon
good.
We'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot
Is
of
it not
elements
Jingli and
that
Navia?
seemed separate at first are starting to
I don't remember
converge.
now.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right?
Yeah!
And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version
Aw.
5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssask travelers and happy adventuring!
Yes.
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom! 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 Oh,
Not
wait.
the 5
wait a
big
second.
booms.
It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Old friend from afar. We're seeing it. Yes.
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once
The Wild Hunt.
undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight,
We need
the
character
Wild
looking like
Hunt's
this.
shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frost Moon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the snow and fae still yearn for the frosts of old.
Who are
While
you?
the Tui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament.
Dottore!
There are the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long and
Varka!
arduous mission.
That is
My friends,
Varka.
of course, shan't be outdone. They will no doubt
Alice?
bring a magical charm
That's
to this
gotta-
edge of the world.
That's gotta be
And
Alice.
just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story is
Whoa!
about to
Look at that
begin.
structure. We're getting. Oh my god! We're getting a proper look at Alice. Yes! Was that Columbina, you guys think? That's what it was? You think that was Columbina because of the elf ears? I've had like a silly theory about Columbina because, you know, she's like an elf ears and she has this like very obviously like angelic thing. And you know how there's like Snowland Fae and they are with the elf ears? I wonder if she's from there. That's my little thing. Oh, this art as well. Oh, she looks so stunning. I need her. I need her. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got... I didn't expect to see Alice. Obviously, we didn't get to see proper look, but that really gives us a good insight on her design. The Varka, again, we're just seeing a side or a back of him. The structure looked really good. I wonder if it's that place where Libin went, a Voynich Guild or something. That could be maybe that. I would think like Voynich Guild. This got me hyped. Like, guys, this update, let me know, by the way, what you are most excited about as well in the chat. But we're getting Dainsleif, we're getting Skirk. Well, Dainsleif, we'll see Dainsleif. We'll see Dainsleif fight a tiny bit, which, I don't know, I'm hoping that maybe he will come out before Canria. You know, big coup, but I would like that to happen. And then there was also a freaking endgame mode. We're getting 3 Satos, obviously Skirk's story quest. I don't know what's happening with the Loom of Fate, but the way they set it up looks like our sibling wants to go us back in the time before the Cataclysm, which is a concept. Definitely a concept. Okay, the artifact things are definitely good as well that they have introduced for rerolling. I know in the dev notes there was a thing about the artifact layout's too. I don't know, I'd say this is a pretty good patch incoming. Hey! Varka in beating Japar delegations. I'm saying, actually, yeah, that's Japar. Yup. Oh boy, I'm scared for that one in a sense, because I don't know how I feel about Japar, but I do like the idea of Varka. But yeah, so getting a free side was with a Sumeru event, because we're gonna go back to Sumeru. The characters that we'll meet around the world too, I think that's pretty cool as well, that they're expanding more of this and they have plans to make it more permanent too, which obviously it puts more life into the world. So a lot of hype. You want both Dahlia and Emily. Oh no. Think creepy Moicas and you want Pyro sword user. Why Pyro? Emily keeps getting done dirty. Yeah, she came out before like Nalan too initially, so it's not very lucky. The noise to that information semi-demonic. Columbina Varka and Alice are basically so Varka, like our nation has a habit show. Oh my god, so yeah, we're gonna see Dottore and oh, okay, okay, I'm vibing with this. Varka looks young and muscular. He's meant to be like slightly a bit older. We'll see how he'll look, but he's meant to be the first one that we will meet. And next time, by the way, keep in mind, next time we're gonna get a live stream for 5.8. We're gonna get an even better teaser with an actual look into the characters. I would believe so. I wonder where's the teaser for the cast of the Not Krai gonna drop. This is what I'm really looking forward to as well, because this is like the only thing where you like can say, oh, I want this character, I want this character, oh, this looks cool, oh, what's happening, I don't know, and like get like a better feel of the environment. So that's like something I'm really all excited for as well. How many of you guys are pulling here, by the way, for Skirk, Dahlia, Moika, or like Emily? Is there any plans for the pulling for these patches? Yeah, he's blonde, Your Honor, he's blonde. But no, that's a big hype. Hold up, that is actually a big hype. By the way, let me close this for YouTube video because this is also a recording while also a live stream. So if you're live stream, that's fine, but if you're recording, but yeah, if you watch this for YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, what are you most excited about this patch? Whether you're gonna be pulling for the new banners at all, or if you're gonna wait for any of the new characters that we have just seen, because it looks like quite interesting. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube and check out my Twitch, because that's where these things happen live. Also now some things on YouTube too, but yeah, guys, please take care, YouTube, and bye. Bye. Come to Twitch. Bye.